Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for April 15 to April 21, 2019. Aquarius, we're using the Celtic cross to do your reading. I've already shuffled the cards and so I'm laying out your spread. I've also shuffled and pulled for your theme. Two cards fell out. We're going to take a look at that. And I also shuffled for your guidance, and we'll take a look at what your guidance is at the end of the reading, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I thank you all for taking the time to spend your time here with me. I hope you're all doing well. Please continue to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. And I thank you so very much for all of your support. So Aquarius, the energy at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Coins. So with the Four of Coins here, you are focused on your stability and security. You're focused on coming out of being stuck. You're focused on avoiding being stuck. But you're focused on your security and your stability. You're focused on your money and your finances. You're focused on your home, your work, but you focus on the things going on in your physical world, Aquarius. And you want to be stable and secure and maintain that stability and security, or you want to create it. Now, your theme, you have strength and you have vulnerable. This is your theme for the week. So with the energy of strength, I feel that this is you going forward in your personal power, being strong and determined. This is you focused on having courage, emotional strength, and resilience. This is you having willpower. This is you having determination, self-control, stamina. This is you pushing forward. And this is you finding or having discipline or needing discipline. Okay? But there's like you trying to overcome your obstacles and your challenges that you're facing, because you also have the energy of vulnerable. So I feel that with the energy of vulnerable, I feel that something has happened, Aquarius, that puts you in where you feel compromised in some way. Your stability and security may have been compromised, or you feel vulnerable. Your stability and security may feel vulnerable for you at this time, and you're trying to be strong. You're trying to have strength and determination. You're trying to have the emotional strength and courage and the discipline and the personal power to overcome any obstacles or challenges that may be giving you trouble or problems with your stability and security at this time. Or you feel vulnerable about trying to maintain that security and stability, but there's a measure of vulnerability that you're experiencing, but you are looking to maintain through strength and force and willpower to overcome that sense of vulnerability, that sense of feeling compromised. Okay, or where you may feel some measure of weakness um, occurring in your circumstances or within you. And so your situation is this Ten of Wands. And with this Ten of Wands, you are burdened by your responsibilities. You're weighed down by a lot of shit that you are dealing with, okay? The burden of work, the burden of home, the burden of relationship, the burden of bills, the burden of, you name it, burdens, okay? but you've been carrying them. All right, you've been carrying them. I feel that, you know, it's been a struggle, but you've been holding your back straight, and you've been bearing, the burden of your responsibilities. The responsibilities of, you've been dealing with the responsibilities of your actions, or even the actions of others, that may have resulted in becoming a burden, and you've been having to deal with it. But whatever has been going on, the situation is, you got a lot of burdens. You weighed down by a lot of shit that's going on right now. You got a lot on your plate, perhaps too much on your plate right now. You stretched too thin. Okay. Your energy may be depleted, because this is fire energy. This is about will and strength. So your energy may be depleted. Okay. So be careful about that. You want to try to get as much rest as possible, so that you're not clouded in your judgment, so that you are able to continue to carry your responsibilities, even if they are a burden to carry. I feel that you're juggling a lot of things at once, and it's because you have to right now. And I feel like you've been juggling a lot of things for a long time. And that's how it's had to be, or that's just how it's worked out. Now, in the past, you got this Knight of Coins. So with this Knight of Coins, I feel that you've been very focused on being as helpful as possible to, taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of in terms of responsibilities, whether they're yours or somebody else's. You've just been carrying it all. Carrying it all. I feel that in the past, with this Knight of Coins, you have been, things have been slow moving. I feel that things have been slow moving with regard to the things that you have been trying to work on. Um, I feel like for some of you, something came to a stop that you almost had your hand on, and it came to a stop in the recent past, or something that came to a stop, or you had to wait. That's over. It's no longer something you have to wait about. You can move forward, because now it's in the past. But you've had to be in the past very reliable, very responsible, very strategic. Um, you've had to be patient. You've had to wait for things. Things took a long time, or what you were doing took a long time to do. But that's in the past. So if something came to a stop or on hold, that's in the past. If something took a long time to do, a long time to wait for, that's in the past. But a lot of hard work that you were doing too. There was a lot of hard work that was being done too. The bulk of the hard work about something in particular is in the past as well. Now, where you're at this time is the Seven of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. And by the way, nights bring about events. So you've been trying to be practical in the past as well, responsible. But where you're at right now is the Seven of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. And so you have been putting in the energy and effort to see a return on something that you're investing in, or you're trying to invest in something right now, or you're putting the energy and effort into something that you are investing in, that you're tending to. I feel like that you're expecting to see large results, but I feel that you're making small progresses along the way towards something larger that you're after. I feel that you've been waiting a long time. And so what's on your mind is this Five of Wands. So you've been dealing with a lot of strife within yourself and with others, a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of communication, I feel, where there's been strife in communication. But what's on your mind too is that you have been trying to take action to create change. Change that will help you with your burdens. Or you've been dealing with the strife and challenges that come with the burdens you've been carrying. But you've still been focusing on how to change it and seeing what actions you can take to do that. You may have turned to others for assistance only to find more strife and challenge and conflict where some sort of resistance or some changes occur where things don't work out as planned, but you still trying to adapt to those changes by seeing what other actions you may take. Now, the way that you see yourself is the High Priestess. And with the High Priestess, this talks about you could be experiencing emotions, light and shadow emotions, where you're having difficulty balancing your emotions, being ego-based in your emotions with things that you're dealing with and the burdens that you're dealing with and the strife and the challenges you're facing that you're experiencing within yourself and in your circumstances and with others. But also with this energy, the High Priestess also talks about needing to follow your intuition, or you may be lacking in following your intuition. This can be talking about knowledge, wisdom, secrets, hidden knowledge, mysteries, things that are hidden. And so with this energy of this being you, I feel that you have been at odds within yourself, Aquarius, about the burdens that you have been having to deal with, that you have been overwhelmed with, and finding the wisdom and the knowledge to change it so that you can have more security and stability, so that you can have a better return on your investment, and so that the energy and effort that you're putting into what you're doing, you can have more success with it in the way that you intend for why you're doing what you're doing. So your challenge here is you have the world. And with the world here, the world talks about having mastery over things, looking to have completion. This is about cycles and success. This is about the culmination of something, celebration, attainment. And so you're having challenges with these things, trying to have successful completion, trying to have attainment, trying to map out the way to invest properly your energy and efforts so that you can relieve yourself of the burdens that you're carrying successfully, implementing the right action to bring about those changes through wisdom and intuition so that you can have more stability and security in what you're doing. And so in the future, you got the Hermit. And with the Hermit, this is Major Arcana. The Hermit, this is talking about you possibly needing to retreat from distraction so that you can gain some solitude. You may need to have solitude to rest and to recuperate and to rejuvenate and replenish your energy. But also with the Hermit here, this is about you needing to also seek answers, to analyze things, look at things closely, meditate on the situation or whatever you're dealing with, and to reflect on it and come up with the proper answer or the a proper means to addressing whatever it is that has you in this hermit mode. With that hermit energy, you have the Three of Coins. So yes, there's a need for you to seek answers, to go within, to analyze. There is a significant need to analyze and gain the wisdom and understanding on what it is you're trying to build and what it is that you're trying to create so that you can successfully build and create it. Because I feel that you're trying to work on and build and create something new, and you're trying, or at least you're trying to have something come together and work out. Okay? Whatever this is with this Three of Pentacles. You may be working together with others. This is possibly a new creative project, so make sure that you have all the knowledge that you need and the wisdom and understanding about this creative project or whatever this is that you're working on, that you have the truth and you have all the answers so that you can operate from a place of strength and not find yourself in a vulnerable position. Because how you're being seen as the star, this is you and your own energy, Aquarius. And with the star, you're being seen as someone who is focused on trying to heal, who is focused on having hope, who's focused on seeking wisdom and enlightenment, who's focused on being open to being spiritually guided. You're focused on wish fulfillment and remaining calm and staying a visionary. And so your innermost feelings and emotions is you have the Seven of Wands. And with the Seven of Wands, you're on defense. You're on guard. You want to overcome your challenges. You want to conquer your challenges. You want to continue to stand for what you believe in, continue to successfully fight for what you believe in, but you want to also overcome your challenges. You want to bring an end to your challenges once and for all. You want to have that higher ground, keep that higher ground in your circumstances. And so your outcome is you got this Hangman. And the Hangman is a major arcana, water energy. And the Hangman talks about sacrifice, taking a pause, needing to look at things from a different perspective, needing to surrender or release, let go. So with the Hangman energy, it could also talk about delays or trying to put an end to delays. So with that Hangman, you also have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about home and family. It's also about taking actions that lead to successful completion. So I feel with the Hangman and the Four of Wands, you're focused on taking a step back and surrendering to the process. You may even be allowing a sacrifice. You may be sacrificing to surrender, to allow for a delay or temporary pause in order for you to do something right, for it to be done right, to actually be able to successfully complete it through your actions. You may recognize there's a need for you to look at something from a different perspective, that you may need to put a hold on something that you're doing. You may need to wait to move forward on something, because waiting is part of you being able to, is part of the action towards successfully doing something right and it being done and completed the way you intend. So I feel like this is about you recognizing and using the wisdom to stop yourself, to pause on something, and reflect that you're withdrawing from something you're doing and really analyzing it. And through that analyzing, realizing that part of that process is you need to wait a little bit longer before you do something that you're set to do, because waiting is going to allow for you to really be successful when you finally take that action. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. You have, wow, dedicated effort. That is your guidance. So remain strong and resilient. Focus on covering all the bases so that you're not vulnerable. Make sure that whatever's going on with your plan, that your plan is not vulnerable or subject to weakness or has any holes in it, or whatever vulnerability that you have experienced or feel compromised by. Remain strong and determined, and keep that dedicated effort, because what you're working towards is worth working for. And you are creating something beautiful and something worth creating. So you will have to continue to work hard, but most things worth having is worth having because you had to work hard to get it. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.